Breaking news! Christmas is right around the corner, and I've asked Santa for a cabinet position in President-elect Trump's administration. I'm hoping I get one. I'm going to get one. Three words. Three words. Three more words. Three more words. Politics and comedy. Welcome back to Three More Words, and we are here and ready to go with the holidays just right around the corner. Hope you got your Christmas shopping done. I haven't, but again, hoping Trump gives me that position, and then I can really start raking in the dough. That wasn't funny, just stupid. Point is, today's Three More Words, we're gonna focus on 2016 here, 2016 before, and 2017 moving forward. The first word is present. And that is a play on words, as many words are here on Three More Words. Words. So this is a present to you, but it's also talking about the present. And also the future. This is going well. Point is, we're going to do a new segment every week. It's going to be a part of the first word this week, but then it will be its own thing. And it is we're gonna work on the title, but right now it's That's My President. And every week we're gonna recap the best tweet that the president-elect and soon-to-be president sent over that past 7 days. It's surprisingly difficult because a lot of them are really great. The runner-up this week was him saying that China should just keep the drone they stole. It's just oh, keep the ball that went over the fence. We don't want to go back and get it. Okay, weird. But here is the winner. This was from December 15th at 5:05 a.m. Donald J. Trump says, "Has anyone looked at the really poor numbers of at Vanity Fair magazine? Way down, big trouble, dead. Graydon Carter, no talent, will be out." Graydon Carter is the editor at Vanity Fair magazine and has been a critic of Donald Trump for years and years, not just politically, but just as a person that he was. So the president-elect is taking few and far between intelligent briefings, but it's okay because he's taking down those bigwigs at Vanity Fair magazine. Fuck you, Graydon Carter. President Trump's on the case. That brings us to our second word, and that is the past. So 2016 was sad in a lot of ways, and it's hard to joke about some of the people that we've lost and big events like the Zika virus or Donald Trump. But we're going to try to make a joke about every single month, one event, and it's going to be hilarious. And what we're calling the year in review, that was a shitty year. So let's try it, ladies and gentlemen. Number one, January. Leonardo DiCaprio wins an Oscar, and the world finally moves on to talk about a more important snub that happens year round. Like, how come Tyler Perry has never won a Best Actress yet? Madea's hilarious. Hello. I saw Boo and Madea's Halloween. Surprisingly hilarious. Not surprisingly. February. The Broncos shock the Carolina Panthers in Super Bowl 50 to send Peyton Manning out on top. And an even bigger shocker, former Virginia Governor Jim Gilmore drops out of the Republican race for president. You're asking who Jim Gilmore is? I don't know. March. Merrick Garland is nominated to the Supreme Court, and he will totally get in. It's going to be a slam dunk. Liberals will get. You know what? Actually, we're going to wait. It's okay. The Republicans want us to wait, and it's fine because Hillary's going to nominate somebody even better. It's going to be awesome, and progressives are going to lead the Supreme Court for decades. April. Ted Cruz and John Kasich team up to stop Trump and get out of each other's way in states where they both had chances to beat Donald Trump. The race was kind of over at this point, but it was still open, and they thought, hey, this will work. the American people who are already fed up with politics as usual are going to super love our strategy to play politics. That also worked out. Great. May. This one hurts. Presidential candidate Harambe shot and killed. Uh, just horrible. Brings back to the Bobby Kennedy days of him having that nomination wrapped up, and then I just made a joke about Bob Kennedy dying, and I look up to RFK very much. But Harambe, he got votes for president, and who knows what he would have done if he was alive. He might have really surged. Probably past Jill Stein at least. Definitely past Jill Stein. June, two bizarre things happened. The UK left the EU after they were promised multiple things by people like Nigel Farage, and then they were like, "No, we didn't mean that." And then the Cleveland Cavaliers won a championship. Cleveland won a championship. There's no joke here. How about July? Juno, the spacecraft, entered orbit of Jupiter. Ellen Page was stunned with what she saw, and Michael Cera reportedly said, "Oh, man, it was kind of cool." Terrible Michael Cera impression. How about August? Okay, in August, the United States won among 46 gold medals to top not just the gold medal standard, but all of medals in the Rio de Janeiro Summer Olympics. Because apparently, we don't win anymore, folks. We don't win anymore. We don't win.
We don't win anymore.
September, the first presidential debate of the campaign is also the first presidential debate ever to mention Rosie O'Donnell, a 400-pound hacker, and a sniffling cokehead all in one evening. Hillary won that debate based off of facts, polls, and she definitely fared well. Stay tuned in November. October, Clinton's email scandal is reopened, and nothing about grabbing any sort of anything happened that we can make a joke of. Nothing. Also, Billy Bush got fired. I don't know. I don't know why that happened. November. America died on November 8th. Also, a record was set for tiniest hands to ever win the presidency. That was pretty interesting. But no, seriously, no one person is big enough to destroy this country and can hurt this country in any significant way. So we're fine. Let me just move on to December real quick to wrap it up, and then I want to get back to this whole like no man can destroy this country. December, Donald Trump is only taking his intelligence briefings about once a week because he's like a smart person, quote. Actually, can we go back and do November again? Can we redo that? And finally, how about word number 3? I almost had to like, which ones am I going to hold up? I'm going to say 2 and then be an idiot. I could have just filmed all of that over again, but this is truth, folks. This is real truth. So we've talked about the present. We've talked about the past. Let's talk about the future. And let's talk about year 2017. It's going to be the first year of the Trump presidency. It'll be a wonderful, weird ride, hopefully better than 2016. And I have some predictions. I don't know if you've ever seen Johnny Carson, but he used to do the whole, you know, oh, the two people who get that will really love that. But he would make some psychic predictions, and I'm about to do the same because I've been handed a list of predictions from my psychic team. I have a very large site; it's about 6 people and one bullfrog named George, and we are ready to roll. And here are some of the 2017 events that are going to blow the roof off of next year. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Number 1, Ben Carson forgets his luggage in another state and spends too long looking for it, so President Donald Trump sends Chachi and UFC President Dana White to help him look for it in a new show they're calling Dr. Lost, airing Thursdays on CBS at 9. That'll be a really fun show. What else do we have here? What else do we have here? Oh, yes. Probably wondering what happens with Hillary Clinton. Well, she announces her intentions to apply for a job as the manager of a local White Castle in Alabama. But unfortunately for her, a more charismatic 80-year-old man named Richie beats her out for the job in like the shittiest karma fix in the world. Not exactly what we were looking for, karma. Oh, here we go. You know the correspondence dinner they have every year where a comedian jokes and then the president jokes? Well, this 2017 correspondence dinner is going to be hosted by conservative funny man Dennis Miller. Okay. What's okay? Read the next one. Conservative funny man Dennis Miller is mysteriously found dead minutes after White House Correspondents' Dinner. Last seen making jokes about the president. Rest in peace, I guess. What else we got here? Black people are nominated for at least one Oscar. Way to go, Hollywood. And finally, America is made great again, which for some reason only excites white supremacists. Huh. Well, that's 2017 in a nutshell. Stay tuned to this show and to America to see if I'm right. And Christmas is next week, so it's gonna be a little different show. We're gonna give you a little something special, but not the same. And then we're gonna launch our Facebook page the beginning of next year, and it's gonna be awesome. And we're gonna have people that actually watch the show. Just kidding, people that watch the show. And it'll be great. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. We're going to be re energized, ready to go, and Donald Trump will be president. So I got to go to the bathroom.